Today we're looking at ancient Egyptian society. Hello, welcome to the Daily Bellringer World History. Please don't forget to subscribe and take a look at the questions down in the description. Also, don't forget to check out dailybellringer.com, where you'll find more resources that go with many of the Bellringer videos. Ancient Egypt, with its massive pyramids, majestic pharaohs, and complex hieroglyphics, has captivated the imagination of scholars and people around the world for centuries. However, it is not just the monumental architecture and artistic achievements that define the essence of ancient Egyptian civilization. This mysterious civilization, which thrived along the Nile River for over 3,000 years, had a unique and complex society with well-defined social classes. Social classes are a group of people sharing the same social or socioeconomic status, or in other words, people with differing income, training, and skills that place them in different classes, such as upper and lower class. At the very top of this social class system was the pharaoh, who was the ruler but was also considered to be divine or a god on earth. Below the pharaoh was a small group made up of the nobility, of high-ranking officials and priests who assisted in the administration of the government and the maintenance of religious traditions. Next, the commoners, consisting of farmers, artisans, and laborers, formed the mass majority of the population. This class formed the backbone of the entire civilization as they grew food, made clothes, and built homes. They were essential for the society's functioning. One remarkable aspect of this Egyptian social structure that differed from other ancient civilizations is that some Egyptians rose from common backgrounds to become officials or skilled craftsmen, showing that there was a chance for social mobility, or in other words, moving up in social status. At the bottom of the social structure were enslaved people, usually prisoners of war or people in debt. They had very limited rights and were forced to work for others. However, ancient Egypt was not as dependent on enslaved labor as some other civilizations. Another interesting aspect of Egyptian society that differed from most other ancient cultures is the fact that Egyptian women had a higher status and greater independence than women of other civilizations. Under Egyptian law, women could buy and sell goods, make business deals, and inherit property. Women could work outside of the home and even became doctors or priestesses. Daily life in ancient Egypt was shaped by the Nile River. The Nile was not only the primary source of water, but was the main highway for transportation, fishing, and farming. The Egyptians developed a system of canals or irrigation to distribute water for their crops. The Nile River flooded annually, providing rich soil for farming. Farming was central to the Egyptian economy, and farmers grew crops like wheat and barley, as well as raised animals such as cattle and sheep. This ensured they had enough food and clothing to sustain their families. However, Egyptian farmers did produce a surplus of crops, or in other words, they produced more food than what was needed. This surplus enabled the Egyptians to trade with other civilizations outside their own. They imported items such as pottery and building materials from what would be present-day Israel and wood from Lebanon. They traded for gold with the Nubians to the south of Egypt and even sailed into the Mediterranean Sea, trading with civilizations throughout the region. As far as housing, the average Egyptians lived in simple mud brick houses. The houses had flat roofs that were made to withstand the hot and dry climate. The wealthy would have had larger homes, while the poor commoners shared their homes with their domesticated livestock. Religion also played a central role in the daily lives of ancient Egyptians. With their polytheistic traditions, believing in many different gods and goddesses that controlled every aspect of their lives, they devoted themselves to building temples and offering sacrifices to these gods. And to learn more about their religious beliefs, check out my other video devoted to that topic. Ancient Egypt was and still is a land known for great achievements. They are renowned for their monumental pyramids built as tombs for pharaohs. These incredible structures continue to baffle and amaze people to this day, showcasing the engineering and architectural expertise of the ancient Egyptians. Another remarkable achievement was the development of a writing system called hieroglyphics. This system used pictures and symbols to convey ideas and information. Hieroglyphics were inscribed on the walls of temples and tombs, and they remain a source of fascination and study. The ancient Egyptians were also skilled in various arts and crafts, including jewelry making, pottery, and painting. Their artwork often depicted scenes from daily life, religion, and their beliefs about the afterlife. The legacy of ancient Egypt endures through its fascinating history and remarkable achievements, making it a subject of ongoing fascination and study for people of all ages. So with that, hopefully you learned something, and thanks for watching.